Okay, this is my take 2 because the first one I kind of screwed up. So this is going to be Unit 7, Notes number 6. We're going to do our application. So you're going to be given a graph, and you are going to be able to describe the function using that graph. So we take a look. We have 2 functions. We have stock B, which is the line going up. And then we have stock A, which is the exponential function going down. So our first thing is, it says fill in the input-output table. So for our x, we're going to have 0, 1, 2, 3. So at 0 for stock A, it tells us 0, 120, and then 160. So it gives us our 2 first points. And then at 2, looks like it's halfway in between my 2 things, which is about going to be 30. And then if we look at 3, 3 is a little bit trickier because it's right below 20. So let's kind of figure out what that is. So one thing with an exponential function is you are going to be able to identify your common ratio. So look at your y value. What are you multiplying by each time to get to the next value? This one you're multiplying by 1/2 each time. So half of 30 would be 15. So this would be 15. And you could again keep going with your 4, 5, and 6. So stock B, 0, 1, 2, 3. So let's go look at stock B. Our 0 is 8 and our 1 is 24. So 2 for stock B is right about here. Oh, let me do this a little better. So it looks like it's halfway in between 60 and 80. So let's kind of go look at our ratio because we can kind of figure that out a little bit better. So to get from 8 to 24, we had to multiply by 3. So that means you would multiply 24 by 3. 24 multiplied by 3 would be 72, which is kind of where we expected. And then if you would multiply 72 by 3, you would get your next value, which would be 216. So if we go and look, let's see if at 3, it looks like it's way off our graph. So we can't even see it. So we're going to assume it's at 216. So now we're going to go fill out some values. So for stock A, what is the initial value? The initial value is whatever it is at 0. So the initial value is $120. Stock A, is it representing growth or decay? Stock A is going down. So it is decay. What is the common ratio? So the common ratio is the value that we had to multiply by each time. That would be 1/2. And then what is the value of the stock after 4 years? So if we found the 4, we would just have to multiply it again by 1/2. And we would get 7.5. So the value would be $7.50. Okay, let's go do stock B. So the initial value was $8. Stock B was going up, so it is growth. The common ratio we said on the side was 3. What is the value of the stock after 4 years? So if we go down to 4, we have to multiply 216 by 3. We're going to get 648. So it would be $648. Okay, so it says using your answers from number 1, fill in the questions below. Estimate when the stocks are equal value. So where do the stocks intersect? They intersect right about here. So this would be after, so it's in years, so this would be about 1.5 years. And they would be about $40. So after 1.5 years. And then which stock would you choose and why? Well, you want to choose the stock that's going to have the most amount of money. So if we look at this, stock B is the only one increasing. So stock B because growing. Okay, let me know if you guys have any questions on that. Okay, next page, we're going to do the same thing. So input, output table. We're going to 0, 1, 2, 3. For stock A, 0 is 10, 1 is 20. So it looks like our ratio is 2. So this would be 2 times 20 is 40. 40 times 2 is 80. And then stock B, it looks like we have 0, 300. 1, 150. So if we can see, it looks like it was multiplying by 1/2. So half of 150 is 75. Half of 75 is 37.5. Okay, let's go answer our questions. Initial value of stock A is $10 per share. Stock A is growth. Our common ratio was the 2. And after 4 years, multiply this by 2, we'd get $160 per share. Okay, next one. What is the initial value of stock B? $300 per share. Stock B, because our Y values are going down and we can look at the graph, this is decay. Our common ratio we've already done is 1/2. And after 4 years, so we'd have to do 37.5 divided by 2, which is going to be 18.75. So it would be about $18.75 per share. Okay, so hopefully, if you guys need to pause this, I am going really fast because I got on a kind of a time crunch right now. So never below, it says estimate when the stocks are equal. So that's whenever they intersect. So when they intersect at about 2.5 years. So estimate when the stocks will be equal at about 2.5 years. And then the last one, it says, which stock would you choose and why? You want to choose stock A because it's growing in value. And stock B, you would lose money. Okay, let me know if you guys have any questions on this, and you guys can get started on your